morning. Good morning, everyone. Yat She'e Roxanne Begainishye, Nash Ejetka Bahan Schnobit Ani Bashichin, Ezetlane Dashichedo Twitch Ini Edashinala, Diquit Al A Sanchle. Good morning to all my relations. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2013 Student Recognition. At this time, we are going to have Cholla Color Guard post the colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'm going to ask Pumpkin Vine, our drum group, to go ahead and provide a flag song for us. Please remain standing. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Tony Johnson, a member of our community representing the Tana'atam Nation, to come and provide us with a blessing.
Good morning. We're honored and blessed to be here this morning to share this opening blessing song with you. We have the privilege today to be here this morning to be with you the next generation of people coming up for our tribal nations. But we also have the honor to be with our elders this afternoon, where we're going to sing for them. But this morning we're going to share a song. I'm Tony Johnson, and this is my daughter Nicole Johnson. We're going to share a song with you, and this song speaks about something new that's coming in. The early morning, as the sun comes up, the clouds are coming over the horizon. But with that horizon and with that new coming, there's something new coming. And we share this a lot with a lot of the younger generations, because we believe that new coming, that new generation, that new strength is coming within this room this morning with all these students this morning. So we're going to share this blessing song with you this morning. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Ahoa koka wena hono ye. Wato boy mama tem. Oina kamo koka wena hono ye. Thank you, and may the Creator bless you this day and continue to keep on blessing you. Thank you.
You may be seated. I wanted to say good morning to those of you who just joined us once again. I'd also like to say thank you to Pumpkin Vine for providing us with music. So please, let's give Pumpkin Vine. I also want to extend my appreciation and thanks to Mr. Johnson again for starting off our recognition in a good way. At this time, I'm going to ask Dr. John Petticone, our superintendent, to provide us with some opening remarks.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Let me begin by saying congratulations to all the students and also to all of the parents and the friends and others who are here to support them. Each of you has a journey ahead of you, and this stop along the way speaks a great deal about you and who you're becoming. You're to be honored here today because you've done something good and you've lifted yourself to achieve success. That's really what today is all about. It is about recognizing the success that you've achieved and encouraging you to continue on that path on your journey through life. Your teachers, your parents, and I wish that for you. It is really up to you as to whether you do so or not. Now, I think most of you know that I'm old. Now, I leave a little room in there for those of you that are older that don't think so. But for the most part, every student in this room knows that I'm old. Well, when we grow old, we tend to reflect a lot. If that reflection's worth anything, it is certainly about placing one's personal affairs in order, but it's also about passing knowledge and learning to others who we care about. So that's why all of you students out there seem to get all this advice from people who care about you. It's really the only true gift we give you, aside from the love that we have for you. Well, there's a story that I like that speaks to the choices you have and maybe gives life to our hope that you succeed in what you do. And it goes something like this. A grandfather was teaching his grandson about life. And so he says to the boy, "A fight is going on inside of me. It is a terrible fight, and it is between two wolves. One is evil. He is anger, envy, regret, greed, false humility, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, lies, pride, laziness, doubt, and ego. And the other is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, kindness, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, self-sufficiency, honor, and faith. That same fight is going on inside of you, my son, and inside of every other person. And so the boy was quiet for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, "Grandfather, which wolf will win?" And the grandfather simply replied, "The one that you feed." So I encourage each of you to feed the wolf that will lead you to your dreams. Today says it's possible, and the rest is up to you. Thank you and good luck.
I'm going to ask Mr. Jim Fish, the Executive Director for Student Equity and Intervention, to come and provide some welcoming remarks as well.
First of all, let me welcome let this opportunity so that I have this opportunity, so that I can extend a warm welcome to all of you. And I want to say I am so extremely pleased and happy to see so many parents, relatives out to celebrate such an auspicious occasion when we have the opportunity to really stop, pause, and take a look and recognize the wonderful things that our children do. So oftentimes, we always hear some of the negative things. And it's very rarely that we get a chance to come together and celebrate the positive things. Parents, I would say to you that continue to communicate, continue to listen, and continue to cherish those precious children that you send to us. Because we know that they are the best that they can be when you send them to us. And it's then our responsibility to take them to the next level. I want to say on behalf of Roxanne Begay James and her most incredible staff, there is no way that we could provide the services to classrooms, to teachers, to administrators without the support of those individuals. And I hope at some point she will introduce those folks, because they have worked tirelessly and they continue to work tirelessly on behalf of our students and on behalf of our Native American community. So I thank them. I thank you all for coming. Enjoy the ceremony, enjoy the opportunity to watch our kids, those who have made it, some against many odds, and those who will continue to make it, so that they in turn will help to make our community a better place. Thank you very much.
We are so happy and honored to be here at Cholla High School. I'm going to ask Mr. Frank Armenta to go ahead and come up.
Buenos dias, Los Inchineru. I just want to remind people that we always welcome you back to our school. Just a reminder that we are here near the Hohokam, which is right behind you with the Tumamoc Hill. So we always appreciate you being here. Students that are going on to college and to your other endeavors, we congratulate you. Parents, thank you for your hard work. Those of you who are in elementary and middle school, we look forward to your journey. And one piece advice I want to give you is remember that education is the equalizer for those of us who struggle. And you will get there. Just believe in your family and the loved ones in your community. Thank you.
I'm going to ask Ms. Erin Bazos, who serves as a member of our Native American Education Advisory Committee. The advisory committee is comprised of parents in TUSD, and so she's going to be speaking on their behalf.
Good morning and welcome, parents and students. I'm here today to actually thank everybody for participating and to also congratulate all of our excuse me, all of our junior warriors as well as all of our 2013 graduates. Our Native American Education Advisory Committee is a parent committee meeting that meets on a monthly basis. We usually meet to address any concerns that parents may have or students may have regarding any of our students within the TUSD school district. We welcome you to attend at any time, and we also have food for all of our meetings, so we welcome you to come and break bread with all of us and bring in any of your concerns that you may have. And I also would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. John Petticone for his time with our district, and thank you very much for always being a listening ear to our committee and also to the parents that have brought to you concerns, and we wish you well on your future endeavors. Thank you.
At this time, I'm going to ask Braylon James to make her way up to the stage. Braylon Shandine James is 10 years old, and she's in the 3rd grade at Warren Elementary School. She is Thama Athim and Navajo. And Braylon this morning is going to provide some entertainment for us. Braylon gave me some notes, and she'd like for me to share this with you all. She says, I am a jingle dancer. I've been dancing for 4 years. I love dancing a lot. I love traveling. I meet so many friends at a lot of powwows. The dance that Braylon is dancing is called the jingle dress dance. It is a healing through dancing. It's Aboriginal and it's history. It lives strong. It comes from a tribe from the Ojibwe Nation in the early 17th century. You'll notice when she makes her way to the center here, on her dress, you'll notice the little jingles. Those, for her outfit, those are each handmade. It takes a lot of time to collect these items and to make it. And so at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and ask our drum group to provide a song for her so that she can perform. Please, let's give her another round of applause. How awesome was that? The student recognition is not only a good time to recognize the academic achievement of our students, but I think it's just a really good time for us to be able to share who we are. As you notice here, we have Pumpkin Vine. Pumpkin Vine is a drum group, and their style of songs are Southern. I'm going to give you a little bit of history here, just if you'll allow me for a second. We hear the term powwow. You know, you'll hear sometimes people say, let's have a powwow. For Native people, the term powwow means is a really special time. It's a time to come together and to share. In Native history, there was a period of time when our people were removed from traditional homelands and sent to live on reservations. And what happened was when you had all these different tribes who at some times in history were warring tribes, were all put on a small piece of land, there was one thing that brought them all together, and it was songs and it was dancing. And so for those of you who are, I hope you have a better understanding of the term powwow when we think about that. And then also I think this recognition is just a great time for us to celebrate and acknowledge who we are as Native people, to be able to share not only our songs and dance, but our prayers as well. So I wanted just to say thank you and welcome. We have some visitors with us at this time, and I'd like to definitely recognize them and welcome this morning. We have a governing board member. We have Christelle Foster joining us. Christelle. Of course, you know that Dr. Petticone is here, and along with Mr. Fish. We also have Maggie Schaefer, who serves as the Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools. We have Dr. Abel Morado, who is the Assistant Superintendent of Secondary. We have Mr. Eugene Butler, who serves as the Director for High Schools. We have some of my colleagues here as well. We have Suru Bailey Jones with Asian Pacific American Student Services. We also have Mr. Jimmy Hart from African American Student Services. And Dr. Maria Figueroa from Mexican American Student Services as well. We have a number of administrators with us, and I'm going to go ahead and just go through the names really quick. We are so pleased and happy to have you all here. We have Dr. Clash and Dean Packard from Tucson High. We have Red Scott from Catalina. Of course, Frank Armenta. We have Mr. Roberto Thompson from Palo Verde. We have Ms. Kathy Shaw from Pueblo Magnet High School. Catherine Comstock from Rincon. Kevin Amidon from Sabino. We have RJ Lundstrom from Saguaro. Amy Sislak from University High School. And Chris Bond from Santa Rita High School. At the middle school levels, I'll just go ahead and go through them and you can hold your applause. We have Dan Schulter from Dodge, Mr. Goldberg, Ed Goldberg from Booth Bickett, Lupe Duran from Hohoka Middle School, Paul DeWert from Mansfield Middle School, Ms. Manley Crockett from Pister, Ms. Teresa Tenace from Safford. We have Maura Engel from Sechrist. We have Diana Johnston representing Utterback. We have Ms. I'm sorry, I can't read that name. We have Patricia Acosta from Valencia, Tiffany McKee from Wakefield, Ruth Otley serving on behalf of Miles as well. So please let's give him a round of applause. We also have some elementary administrators, of course, Dan Weiss from Johnson. and Mary Mercado from Lawrence 3-8. We have some visiting community members with us as well. We have Victoria Hobbs, who's the education director of the Tana'ata Nation here. We have Frances Benavides with the Tana'ata Nation Education Department as well. We have Baskwayaki Tribe, a member of the Education Division as well, Susana Higuera here. We have the director of the Baskwayaki Education Department, Pete Guerrero, here as well. We have a visitor from the Arizona Department of Education who serves as the Deputy Superintendent for Native American Education, Ms. Deborah Norris. And we have a member of council from the Baskwayaki tribe, Mr. Raymond Buelna. And we are honored to have Chairman Peter Yucupicio, who is here as well, who'd like to share with you a few words.
Good morning. Buenos días. Dios emcheñao. To all our members from every single state of the union. Isn't this great? We've come a long way, huh? Long way. I was thinking, you know, some of our stories of creation, and every one of you has that within inside of you. Your parents, the ones that were here maybe 5, 10 generations ago. You know, one can always imagine what their wishes, their sweat, and their tears were about. And sometimes when you think of how our Heavenly Father takes care of all of us, I was just thinking of our students, you know, and I was looking at this whole list, and I was wondering, parents, do you remember when you gave birth to these individuals? Do you remember how caring and loving it was that morning, that day? It could have been at 2 in the morning when God and you and as both parents decided, guess what? Today starts their life. And they breathe and they get stronger. Remember that first dress you bought that young lady? The first little shoes you bought for the little boy. And that first day, you washed them up and cleaned them up like never before to send them to the first day of school. Wasn't that amazing? It was amazing. I remember my 2 daughters, 5 in the morning, when the second one went to elementary, and they were in there doing their hair. School didn't start till 8:30, but 5 in the morning, they were in that bathroom making noise. And I said, isn't that beautiful? And we were thinking, you know, I hope that have that energy throughout their life. Because there are a lot of things that could happen in between. And it happened to some of you guys. Happened to you parents. But no matter what happened, you're here today because you achieved. You're here today because your parents helped you a little bit. You're here today because your family helped you. And your family up there still helps you, believe it or not. They still, once in a while, when you know that wind is pushing on you, and that good thought comes in your mind, those members that are up there in heaven have not forgotten about you. The songs that they sing remind me of those days of when we were put in areas that we didn't want to be, in the areas where nobody else wanted. And now you have a choice of where you can live, what you can become, and for all intentional purposes, be everything that you can be. Doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, you can do it. You can achieve and you can get there. And we can help you. All of us here can help you. All of them up there can help you. That's why they put us on this planet, to help each other and survive. From you sitting there will come the future of every single nation that's listed here. We are proud for you today. We will be proud for you tomorrow, and we will be proud in the future. So on behalf of all of us at Pascua Yaqui Tribe, from the youngest to the eldest, keep fighting, keep succeeding. A long time ago, somebody said the pen is mightier than the sword. The computer has taken over the pen, I think. If we don't have these, we don't survive anymore, it seems. But it's a way of evolving, and you have evolved. Who would have thought in the 1500s, 1800s, that a tribal member would be carrying one of these instead of a tomahawk or a bow and arrow? And yes, we're just as good at using these like every other race in the world. Adapt. The ones that can adapt are the ones that will succeed. Use every single tool you can to become the best you can. God bless you. May God love you, give you a great future. And parents, please keep pushing them a little bit and supporting them. They need you. Thank you very much on behalf of all our friends.
We didn't even have a keynote speaker and he said it all. So how great is that? At this time, I'm going to ask if I could have Assistant Superintendent, both Maggie Schaefer and Dr. Abel Miranda, to come to the stage, please. We are going to recognize students who have earned perfect attendance for the entire school year. These little guys, and some of them are in high school, have been at school each and every single day without a day of absence. And I'm going to go through, if I have any of these administrators in the room, you're more than welcome to come up. So please, Bricta, Grijalva, Johnson, Lawrence, Lyons, Miller, Ochoa, Oyama, and Pueblo High School. If you are in the room, can you please make it up here to the stage? And then I'm going to ask, while we're having them come make their way down here, we are going to be moving on to our Junior Warrior Society. I'm going to ask the administrators from Fickett, Fort Lowell, Lawrence, Mansfield, McCorkle, Miles, Pister, Roscrooge, Safford, Utterback, and Valencia to go ahead and wait down here at the side. Okay, here we go. From Bricta Elementary School, excuse me, I call Isabel Daisy Velasco. From Grijalva, Derek Brandon Molina. Okay, thank you. From Johnson Primary, Adam Baltazar Agustin Laguna. From Lawrence 3-8, Larissa Baltazar. Isabel Bennett. From Lyons, we have siblings Tashina Smith and Seita Smith. From Miller, we have Brian Matthew Francisco Gutierrez. From Cholla, we have siblings as well, Gavin Toro and Ashley Toro. From Oyama, we have Robert Isaiah Salaya. And our one high school student, actually we have two high school students. We have Daniel Motley and Catalina Julia Alvarez Flores. Please, let's give them a round of applause. There's another student that I was asked to include, and I believe she's here. Michelle Motley is a sibling as well of Daniel. And so as she makes her way up, I'd also like to ask the parents of these students to please stand as well. Thank you so much for sending your children each and every day. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much, administrators. Thank you. Thank you once again. Now we're going to move on to the Junior Warrior Society. I want to explain the criteria for this. We ask each of our high school administrators to identify students at their site. The Junior Warrior Society is dedicated to middle school students. When we talk about warriors, we're now in this day and age, our warriors need to be educated. And so this is the criteria in which administrators selected from. A Junior Warrior Society member must have a GPA of 3.0 or higher, played on a sports team or participated in a fine arts, participated in a community service project, had 10 or fewer absences during the whole school year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the administrator from FICIT to come up, please.
Cheyenne Johnson. And Nahamana Alder.
Good morning, my name is Paul Dewart. I'm the principal at Mansfield Middle School. And on behalf of the entire Mansfield Middle School community, I'd like to congratulate all of the students being recognized today. From my particular school, for the Junior Warrior Society, Dominic John Rodriguez. And also we have Adriana Carey Sierra.
Good morning. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I am honored to welcome my students up here from Pister. The first one is Ivan Bennett. Next is Joseph Chico. Can't see. Jay Felix. Sophia Hungry Wolf. Elizabeth Whitewater. And last, Joaquin Yanez. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the students today. We are so proud of you. From Miles Exploratory Learning Center, I'd like to honor Riley Stanton Dolly.
Good morning. My name is Teresa Tenache, and I'm proud to be the principal at Safford K. Magnet. Today I get to honor an amazing student, Miss Rebecca Soto.
Good morning. I'm the principal of Valencia Middle School, Patricia Acosta, and with me today I have our 8th grade counselor, Jeff Lent, and we're here to present to our very proud of our two students here for being academic warriors. The first student is Michelle Motley.
And the second student we have from Valencia today is the epitome of what the Honorable Chairman was talking about fighting and working hard, and this young man's really starting to see success. Jose Roberto Avalos.
I'd also like to call the following students: Isabel Noel Johns, Henry Evan Guatemala, Adrian Jesus Valencia, Gabriela Valencia, Ashley Samantha Zamora, Emiliano Felix, and Annika Bergen.
From Utterback Middle School, Nadira Sage Mitchell.
Please, let's all give them a hand. While they exit the stage, I'm going to ask the following administrators at the high school level for the Warrior Society: Cholla, Palo Verde, Pueblo, Rincon, Saguaro, Tucson High. If you're a high school student and you know you're being recognized for this award, if you can make your way towards the end so that you can go ahead and come up on stage. At this time, I'd also like to recognize another member of the Pascoyaki Tribal Council who is joining us, Mary Jane Buenamea.
And I couldn't do this along by myself because I figured I'd bring Kathy with me. As you can hear, she's a celebrity on our campus. And I want you to know, parents, she works very tirelessly for your children. If you could just give her a round of applause, I'd appreciate that. And I will tell you, I didn't get this big because of the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches she gives the kids. Okay, so Kathy will call the names and I will congratulate the students.
Brianna Nicole Adams. Eileen Guadalupe Carrillo. Lucero Cecilia Cordova. Alejandro Flores. Dylan Gilbert Hermosillo. Rihanna Nicole Sains. Mireya Lizette Sardenia Mendez. That's okay. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Rivero Thompson from Palo Verde High School. I'm here with Monica, and we're going to announce the names. Abby Litzum. Abby Martinez. I just also want to add that she has a 4.0. And her brother, Ro Martinez, who also has a 4.0. He is currently at the state track meet.
Good morning. My name is Kathy Shaw. I'm assistant principal at Pueblo Magnet High School, and it is my tremendous honor to celebrate these Pueblo Warriors today. Destiny Felix. Daniel Motley. And Samantha Darcy Gomez. Congratulations, Warriors.
Good morning. I'm Kathy Comstock. I'm the very proud principal of Rincon High School. We could not be more proud of the achievements of this young lady. Congratulations to Brooke Claw.
Good morning. I'm from Saguaro High School. My name is R.J. Lundstrom, and I'm proud to honor Amanda Marie Interpreter.
Good morning, I'm Dean Packard. I'm representing Tucson High this morning, and no offense, Dr. Petticone, but these Badgers didn't decide to be wolves. They were deciding whether they wanted to be bad Badgers or good Badgers. Now, these are definitely good Badgers, and they ate so much good, they're actually great. So I'd first like to introduce Destiny Karina Baltazar. Sabrina Yvonne Garay. Marcus D. Lee. Miranda Bailey Norton. Maria Angelica Salazar. Anthony Brian Trejo.
I want to say thank you to our schools and our administrators for recognizing the efforts of our fine young warriors. Round of applause, please.
Good morning. I want to thank everybody who came out today, and especially everybody who's staying on task on their education. And all the teachers for taking time out to teach our students how to do their curriculum, how to get study habits. And also on behalf of the Pascuaki tribe and the tribal council, I want to also acknowledge Mr. Pete Guerrero, who's in the audience out there. Would you stand up, Mr. Pete Guerrero? He's our new director, interim director for education at our tribe. And for you students, I just want to congratulate all of you for striving to get your education, and remember perseverance and dedication to your work. There'll be times to enjoy later after you get well educated. Then you can have a leisure time, but please stay focused on your studies. Thank you. And also, I want to acknowledge the Native American Studies. I was part of the Native American Studies for 24 years, and these ladies and gentlemen who work for Native American Studies are there to help our Native students, and not only our Native students, but whoever needs help in the classroom. We're also, we help in academics, and we do a lot of tests. We do home visits, academics, stay focused on attendance on the students. We keep counseling the students to do better in school, and we tutor them academically. And we also are counselors out there. We always have an ear for the children who have problems and want to talk to us. And so I give a big hand to the Native American Studies Department and for all the administrators. May you have a wonderful day, and God bless you. Thank you.
Ms. Buenamea still speaks like a TUSD employee. I'm going to go ahead and call these students, 8th grade students. Francisco Buenamea. Wisapi Win A Horse. John Eldon Pick Yavid. Brianna Salt. Kishaila Griffin. Alicia Marie Keith. Santiago Baltasar. Enrique Garcia. Valen Moreno. Aniston Warrido. Joseph Adrian Chico. Ivan Alexander Bennett. Joaquin Francisco Yanez. Keanu Ray Cipriano. Canyon Perkins. Rebecca Soto. Victor Ray Molina. Henry Adrian. Jose Roberto Avalos. Gabriel Valenzuela Leon. Is that everybody? Victor Molina. Let's give a round of applause for the future graduating class of 2017. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. We just had someone else. Michelle Motley as well. Ryan Smith. And Ariana Castillo. If I could have the students come over here, let's move on over to the center stage before, come move over. You're okay. They won't bite you, come on. One more time, congratulations. As they make their way off the stage, I'm going to ask high school administrators to please come join us. And if you are graduating from high school, go ahead and please make your way down on both sides. Thank you so much. Either way. Yeah. Each of our graduating senior will be leaving with a gift from the program. At this time, I'd like to recognize a member of our staff. The work that she does is so awesome. Each of our students will be leaving with a deer dancer with a man in the maze in the back. May I please ask Ms. Feliciana Martinez to stand? Where is she? Oh, Feliciana, go ahead and come up. The invitations that were also sent out to you all, Feliciana, she every year she comes up with a different design, and so not only is she responsible for the beautiful invitations and the artwork on your program, but she's also responsible for making each one of these for each of our students. They're not alike, each one is different. Feliciana Martinez.
Yo jsem Chania Bawina po Feliciana Martinez Tech, Escola Ponetequipana. Good morning, my name is Feliciana Martinez and I work for the Native American Student Services Department. Been working for them for 23 years and I'm happy and congratulate all the graduates and all the students here and keep on doing a good job. Thank you.
We're going to ask each of the seniors if you could make your way up here to the front, and if we run out of room in the first row, we'll go ahead and make a second row. At the conclusion, the drum group is going to provide an honor song for our graduating seniors.
Good morning. My name is Monica Kaminsky, and I have the honor of introducing my seniors to you. The first one is Bianca Garcia from Palo Verde High School. She'll be attending Yuma Community College to study elementary education. She's a student who worked very hard in high school, and I know she'll be very successful. Next is Caitlin Burke from Rincon High School. She'll be going to University of California, San Diego, and studying theater. I wish her all the best luck, especially in that sunny weather. Next from Rincon is Brooke Claw, and she happens to be the salutatorian of Rincon. Congratulations, Brooke. She'll be attending University of Arizona at the Honors College to do engineering and music. From Saguaro High School, I have Amanda Interpreter. She'll be going to Colorado State University to do forestry. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her for the past 3 years, and she's a fantastic student. I wish her all the best. From University High School, I have Atlanta Burke, and she'll be going to Amherst University to study English and music. I wish her the best in the Northeast. Thank you.
Hello, I'd like to honor these students here from Tucson High. This is my first year there, and I had the honor to meet these graduates. First, I'd like to announce Raymond Barton. Raymond's on the Tucson High baseball team, one of the best baseball teams in the nation. Next is Nathaniel Dominguez, another bright student who's got a good future ahead of him. And then we have Sarah Garcia. Sarah's got a very good attitude and a bright future ahead of her. And Bradley Moyles, the next student. Bradley's had great academic success at Tucson High and plans on attending university after high school. And then we have Bryson Moyle, and Bryson has already, I believe, signed up with the Marines. The next student is Miranda Norton, and she has a golf scholarship for Pima and plans on attending university after that. And our next student is Antonio Rosales. And Antonio has a full ride scholarship to San Diego State to play football. And finally, we have Rafael Barelas. He's got a bright future ahead of him, and he's looking forward to attending college after high school. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Lopez, and I serve at Catalina Magnet High School. And I would like to recognize those seniors who will be graduating this year. Mr. Scott, would you like to step forward so you can present our students with their awards?
Absolutely.
Thank you. We have David Brand. Rebecca Pikyavit. Joshua Uruelas. Congratulations, you guys. I am now going to recognize those seniors who will be graduating from Pueblo Magnet High School. And let's see, is Mrs. Shaw here? There we are. We have Philip Alvarez. Laura Garcia. Adrina Molina. Ariel Masala Guedes Pereira. Ana Mamaki. And finally, we have Veronica Robles. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, I had one late Badger sneak in, and her name is Isa Mena.
Hello, I have the privilege of calling up Cholla's kids. Kayla Casares, she's going to be furthering her education to a community college to become a veterinarian. She was dropped twice. The third time's the charm. She's walking. Enoch Coronado, he plans after high school or to get a job. Dylan Hermosillo, he's going to get an associate's degree in graphic design, and he has already paid part of his tuition for the Art Institute in Tucson. And Dylan is also a student member for the Native American Parent Committee. Daniel Lopez, his plans are to go to Pima College for training for business. Griselda Matapen is going to finish college. Her philosophy is to live life to its fullest. She's going to the U of A to become a personal fitness trainer. Isidro Molina, he's going to either go to St. John's in New York or to ASU. He wants to study sports management and be on the Olympic Committee. Gracie Ramon, she loves to cook. She is going to the Culinary Art Institute of America in New York. Alexis Valenzuela is going to attend Pima College, then attend the University of Texas Medical School to become a pharmacist. This young man has been nominated to give the speech graduation night, so he will be giving us a sample tonight.
Wow, I couldn't even speak without being so close to me. Well, my speech, it's kind of not really my speech because I'm giving it to middle schooler as well, and they're barely finding out the high school experience, barely. And so that's what my graduation speech was about. And so most of my friends were like, no, you're gonna ruin it because graduation night, you already know it and this and that. And I was like whatever, I'm gonna do it. But when I thought of that last night, so I put a whole bunch of quotes together. So it's, my honor. The rules for being amazing. Risk more than is required. Learn more than is normal. Be strong, show courage. Breathe, excel, love, lead. Speak your truth. Live your values. Laugh, cry, innovate, simplify. Adore mastery. Release mediocrity. Aim for genius. Stay humble. Be kinder than expected. Deliver more than is needed. Exude passion. Shatter your limits. Transcend your fears. Inspire others by your bigness. Dream big, but start small. Act now, don't stop, change the world. An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. So whatever you do, just believe it and you can achieve it. Until and unless logic and experience prove you wrong, stand firm for what you believe in. Remember, when the emperor looks naked, the emperor is naked. The truth and the lie are not sort of the same thing. And there is no aspect, no moment of life that can't be improved with pizza. Thank you.
I'm going to ask all of our graduating seniors, go ahead and please step forward. Step forward, please. We are almost done. Hang on. I'm going to ask all the parents of a graduating senior to please stand. Let's acknowledge you as parents as well. As the drum group prepares, we are very fortunate to have a member of the Tana Atam Nation's Education Department who's going to give a little recognition to those of our students who are Tana Atam. And so I'm going to ask Ms. Frances Benavides to come up. While she's making her way up, I'm going to ask the drum group. An honor song is this special thing. It's very special. Honor songs are given for different periods in your life that are a great accomplishment and honor. And so at this time, the honor song is going to provide our graduating seniors with this song.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Pumpkin Vine. Before we dismiss our students, I'm going to ask Ms. Victoria Hobbs and Francis Benavides to come.
Good morning. I'm Victoria Hobbs with the Education Department, the Mount of Nation Education Department. I'd just like to thank Roxanne and TUSD for giving us an opportunity to recognize our Thana students. And so our first student is Isa Mina. Ariel Pereira. Ana Mamaki. Daniel Lopez. And Antonio Rosales. And what we're giving them is we're giving them a small token to award them for their success in graduating from high school. And what it is, it's the man in the maze that signifies our journey through life. And I just wanted to say to all of you graduates, not only the graduates here, but the 8th grade promoting, that you're at the beginning of your journey. And the gift, and I see the man in the maze on your award that you were given by TUSD, is that you're at the beginning of your journey, and we wish you success as you go through life. And just remember that that journey, that man in the maze represents your life, and that we hope you choose those paths that will take you to success. So congratulations, and thank you for giving us the opportunity.
One last round of applause for our graduating seniors. You may be seated. Go ahead. As they make their way off the stage, I want to say thank you so much for all of you who have come out to support our students and to recognize the achievements that they have made and continue to make. We are very thankful that you all, I know it's a busy time, but making time in your busy schedules to come and be with us. As we close, I'm going to ask our drum group to close our recognition with this song. Like I said, once again, before I do that, I'd like to go ahead and recognize the best staff in TUSD, the staff members of Native American Student Services. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you so very much. Please make your way down to the cafeteria for refreshments. I believe the silent auction will be closing. Have a very good day. Thank you.